So here's what's going to happen. You were told several times yesterday not to call 911. This is not an emergency.
It is an emergency.
It is not.
But they're using my phone, and they called to get stuff.
Stop.
The 14th of June 2024, a residential area. Police respond to repeated 911 calls about a stolen cellular phone. The caller, a woman frustrated with police response to her property theft complaint. The woman had called 911 multiple times regarding this matter. Each time, she was advised the matter does not constitute an emergency. Each time, she was directed to non-emergency reporting channels. Despite prior advisement, she called again. When officers arrive, they encounter an emotionally escalated subject expressing frustration with police inadequacy. The subject's escalation leads to arrest. The charge: disorderly conduct, the warrant for arrest, the subject's verbal escalation and emotional responses to the officer's legal explanation of 911 limitations. The constitutional question: was this arrest lawful? Constitutional conflicts define this case. Fourth Amendment search procedures, First Amendment speech protection, and disorderly conduct authority. We analyze whether the arrest was lawful and proportional.
And asked him why he lied to the police officer.
I need to remove the trespass.
Okay, I'm not even on their property. I'm over here.
Crazy.
Okay, I was just asking.
They came back yesterday. You here yesterday, and they said
About a phone. Yes, about my phone.
Trespass yesterday.
I was just
I
asking.
told her to leave.
Why you got trespass me? I'm not even on their property. Well, that's because I walked over here to talk to Mr. Howell. I'll wait for you over there where my bike is.
Stay right here.
Okay?
Let me see an ID.
Okay? This is like really awful. Okay, they stole my phone. See, Officer Dennis? Not a problem, Officer Howard. For God's sakes. My daughter does not own everything that is under my name, and I've got a lawyer, and I can't believe that you guys are doing that. That's my ID. And Irene Torres doesn't exist. They use my middle name Irene and my last name Torres. And I was after all the time that I helped you guys.
All right, Ms. Torres.
Yes, please.
Arrest authority: Atwater versus City of Lago Vista, 532 U.S., 318. Police may arrest for misdemeanors with probable cause. However, Atwater grants authority, not mandate. Discretion remains subject to constitutional limits.
So here's what's going to happen. You were told several times yesterday not to call 911. This is not an emergency.
It is an emergency.
It is not.
But they're using my phone, and they called to get stuff.
Stop. So here's what's going to happen. You want to take your purse off? I want you to put it on the hood right here.
Okay, can I grab my bag?
No.
Why? I need to grab my other bag.
No.
Okay.
I'll worry about that.
Okay.
Take your hat and your sunglasses off, put them on the hood.
Okay.
Put the card down. All right, face the car, put your hands behind your back.
Not a problem. Not a problem. That's wonderful. You're arresting me, but they're using my name. You're arresting me, but they're using my name.
Stop, turn around.
That is wonderful, Officer Howard. That's wonderful.
Fourth Amendment. Search incident to arrest was proper. Frisk limited to safety concerns. Property inventory followed standard procedures. Execution was constitutionally compliant. No Fourth Amendment violation. First Amendment. Critical issue. City of Houston versus Hill, 480, 2 U.S., 450. 1. Speech merely annoying or insulting to police is protected. Arrest requires fighting words, incitement, or true threats. Subject's frustration does not meet this threshold. Subject statements criticizing police response constitute protected speech. No threats made, no incitement, no fighting words. Her emotional escalation does not satisfy disorderly conduct statutory elements. Statutory error. Repeated 911 calls constitute emergency services abuse separate statute. Officer conflated two distinct violations. Should have charged under 911 abuse statute, not disorderly conduct, if criminal charge was appropriate.
Okay? Nice. Can't wait to go to court. Really can't.
It was explained to you several times yesterday not to call 911 for this.
Well, listen, look at my face. These people took my phone. The guy gave my phone to somebody, and then nobody wants to help me here,
Why
right?
are you yelling at me?
Because I'm half deaf.
I'm
Okay?
not.
Well, I'm sorry, but this
You
is
got anything
bogus.
illegal on your person?
No, I don't have anything
Anything that's gonna
illegal.
put me-
Anything. I don't do drugs, Officer Howell. This is just my bathing suit, and that right there is my bag of clothes. If you can grab them for me, please. There is no pockets here. They're my bathing suit.
Let's walk around to the other side of the vehicle.
Sure, not a problem. I'm not resisting arrest or anything, am I?
Put your stomach on the blue line.
Sure. Not a
Have a
problem. Sure.
Scoot over as far as you can to the plexiglass, please.
Sure. Right there. Okay? All right.
10:15 or just calm down?
10:15.
Okay.
Because they dealt with her several times yesterday, but nobody would actually pull the trigger and arrest her.
Well, she's in there and screaming.
Yeah.
We want to do. I'll grab her stuff.
All right. Thank you. Six 9-1 at Dustin.
Do you want me to ask the manager if they want to do disorderly?
Yeah, I already spoke to him. I'm gonna. He called, so I'm guessing they do. License establishment.
Yeah. Will the jail take a bike from you? I said, will the jail take a bike from you?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll bring it out. So I gotta search that.
You already searched this?
No, I said we still gotta search it. You think they'll take all this or no?
Yeah.
Oh, you're lucky. I'll throw that in the back.
Sir, may I have a case number reference, misuse of 911 and disorderly conduct.
Officer, can I ask you a question? What'd you throw out of my purse?
Simple.
What'd you throw away? My what paperwork that I need?
I didn't throw any paperwork away.
Okay, you throw just a stack?
End of encounter.
Officer Howard, grade B+, positive, professional demeanor, calm tone, proper arrest procedures, Fourth Amendment knowledge. Negative, borderline probable cause determination. First Amendment speech concern. Failed de-escalation before arrest. The arrest was legally permissible under Atwater, but First Amendment questionable. Officer identified legal problem, but misapplied statutory framework and abandoned de-escalation prematurely. Subject Irene Torres. Grade C legitimate phone theft complaint, but violated 911 limits through repeated calls despite advisement. Failed to seek non-emergency channels. Emotional escalation, worsened situation. Subject demonstrated partial legal awareness by citing property rights and attorney, but failed to strategically deploy that knowledge or request proper reporting procedures. Lessons learned: 1. Distinguish emergency services abuse from disorderly conduct, separate statutes, distinct elements. 2. Emotional escalation is not equal to disorderly conduct. 3. De-escalation requires time before arrest when borderline conduct exists. 4. Criticizing police response is protected First Amendment speech. 5. Direct citizens toward non-emergency channels. This itself de-escalates. 6. Atwater grants authority but not necessity of arrest. 7. Consider proportionality. Is criminal system appropriate response to frustrated citizen complaint? 8. Departments should adopt policies restricting disorderly conduct arrests for speech, protecting First Amendment rights. This case illustrates the gap between constitutional authority and wisdom of exercising it. Arrest was defensible, but reflects broader question of whether criminal law appropriately addresses citizen frustration with police services. The incident demonstrates need for refined charging decisions and de-escalation policies addressing both emergency services abuse and First Amendment protections.